Students, welcome to the subject software engineering. Today we shall deal with topic what is a component. Students, we are at present in modeling component level design chapter. So the first topic here after introduction is what is a component. Point number 1. In general terms, a component is a modular building block for computer software. Students, the simple meaning of component is it is a modular building block for computer software. So it is one of the building blocks for the computers. That means a software can be divided in number of modules and modules can be called as component. So different components together make up a software. Point number 2. Formally, UML specification defines a component as a modular, deployable and replaceable part of a system that encapsulates implementation and exposes a set of interfaces. Students, you know unified modeling language, which is very popular in specification, in the design and analysis models. So it specifies or it defines component as a modular, means which is in terms of modules, deployable means which can be employed or which can be put into practice, and replaceable part of a system. That means the component can also be replaced with another new component of the same type that encapsulates implementation and exposes set of interfaces. So students, UML definition is a modular, deployable and replaceable part of a system that encapsulates implementation and exposes a set of interfaces. Point number 3. Component populates the software architecture and as a consequence play a role in achieving the objective and requirements of the system to be built. Students, number of components together make a software, and as a result they play important role in meeting the objectives and requirements of the system that of which it forms a part. Point number 4. As the component resides within the software architecture, they must communicate and collaborate with other components and with entities. For example, other systems, devices, people, etc. that exists outside the boundaries of the software. So students, all these components are part of the software architecture, and all the components communicate with each other, collaborate also with each other and also with the entities such as other systems which are existing, other devices which are part of the system, and people who use the system. Naturally, components should interact with all these people. And number 5. The exact meaning of the term component will differ and depend on the viewpoint of the software engineer who uses it. Students, it is very clear that component is a small part of the software. So the exact meaning of component will differ from person to person. So what component means should be very made clear by the software engineer. Now next topic is 3 views of what a component is. The 3 views of what a component is and how they are used are: 1. An object oriented view, 2. the conventional view, 3. a process related view. So students, there are 3 views regarding what is a component. First is object oriented view, second the conventional view, and third a process related view. Now we will understand one by one. First, an object-oriented view. It focuses on the elaboration of the design classes and come from both problem and infrastructure domain. Second, the conventional view refines three different types of component or modules like control modules, problem domain modules, and infrastructure modules. So the three different types of modules as far as conventional view are control module, problem domain module, and infrastructure module. Both, okay, in the conventional view and the other view, the basic design principles and concepts that lead to high quality software are applied. Point number 3. In process related view point, component level design draws on the reusable software components and design patterns that are pivotal elements of component based software engineering. Students, in the last and the third view of what a component is, that is in case of process related view, component level design, okay, here component is thought as reusable software components and design patterns, those which form very important elements of component based engineering. Students, we have introduced ourselves to a new chapter and we have tried to understand today what is the software component. More about this we will take up in the next class. Thank you.